Come learn about ploidy, histones, and DNA spooling and their references in a fun Star Trek Strange New Worlds episode starting now. In this super fun romp of an episode, Lieutenant Spock, who's a Vulcan-human hybrid, has been mysteriously changed, where his cells have lost his Vulcan set of chromosomes and now have two identical copies of the human set of his chromosomes instead. Nurse Chapel tries replacing one set of his chromosomes with the Vulcan set, but says there's a problem with, quote, histone unspooling. Well, there's lots of interesting genetics to break down in this episode. First, we have 23 pairs of chromosomes, one set from our genetic mom and one from our genetic dad. We're thus called diploid because we have two copies of everything. In this episode, Spock lost his Vulcan set and was replaced with just a duplicate of his human set. Now, when Nurse Chapel tried to help him, the computer said, haploid genome replacement failed. A haploid refers to one complete set rather than two sets of his chromosomes. Presumably, she's replacing one of the human sets with a Vulcan set. Now, also, our chromosomes are made up of DNA that isn't just sitting around like threads, but instead it's tightly spooled around proteins called histones. Now, presumably, in order to replace one set of the chromosomes, they'd have to unspool the DNA, and that appears to be what Nurse Chapel says had failed. Now, what would happen if someone lost one set of all their chromosomes and you just duplicated the other set? Well, it wouldn't be good. We all carry some copies of genes that may be broken, and a few broken genes we have may even have lethal effects. Fortunately for us, since we have two copies of all our genes, we likely got at least one good copy from one of our parents for any particular gene. But if Spock has two identical copies of every gene, then any broken genes are just duplicated, and he may have some serious health problems going forward. Good thing they were able to fix them. Anyway, lots of cool genetics in an exciting Strange New Worlds episode. Yes!